let's talk about COVID and what impact do you think that had on kids?
Well, let me preface this by saying, in all the years I've been a dad and a parent, with the a quarter century of being a dad, I think you Robert put it best, because we were talking about COVID earlier, and you said when COVID hit, and I wrote it down, and I'm going to read it because it was one of the most profound things I've heard. You said when COVID hit and the lockdowns ensued and the quarantine and the panic, you talked to your sons and you said, here is our chance to break away from the pack. And I tell you, man, I've been thinking about that statement of yours ever since you said it. And it comes to me now that this is what a dad should be saying to their kid every freaking day of their life.
Yeah.
How do we break away from the pack? And so that just was, a marvelous way to put it in a single sentence.
Jeff, I looked at that as kind of a generational opportunity for them. And I looked at their friends and they were with me and I'm like, well, what's this kid? What's such and such doing today? And what's he doing? And what's he doing? He's on the screen, or whoever wants us to get on the Xbox and play Madden in a little bit, or, what are they doing? And everybody was just, when they close the schools, it's like kids are all on the screens. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. This is, and I told them, I did say that. I said, this is a generational opportunity. This will never come around again, hopefully, where you can separate yourself from the pack. And you are going to get better at sports. We're going to make you faster. We're going to make you stronger. We're also going to make you smarter. You're not going to take this time, even though y'all kind of have schoolwork, you kind of do, you're going to continue to read. You're going to work on math. We're going to do these things because it's going to put a lot of kids behind, and you're not going to be one of those. You're going to use this as a springboard. And they did. And honestly, they have. I mean, look, I hate to brag, they're honors and accelerated classes. I think the lowest final grade between both of them, I think was like a 95, but we worked on those things and developed those habits during that time. And I told them, I said, look, you're not going to be working on your thumbs, playing these little games, getting better. We're not doing that. No. Maybe at the end of the day, after we've done all these things, you can reward yourself then. But that's not going to be where you wake up and you're automatically on the screens. But man, Jeff, I just think it had such an impact on the kids in so many negative ways.
Yes. And, we go right. I mean, I wrote a book about it called, Your Kids Rebound from Pandemic Lockdowns, a parent guide to restoring your family. Because early on, like you, I saw, because I've been dealing with kids forever, that, oh my goodness, you take kids out of that social situation where there's competition and, the idea of being around friends and being pushed, and they're gonna dissolve, and they did. And the first thing was, you just brought it up, man, the thumb exercises. All they did was spend time on screens. The numbers are there. I gave you the 8 hours 47. That accelerated during COVID. It was the mental health problems, that lack of confidence because they weren't in situations around other people, so their personal development just sagged. And then, of course, the physical deterioration. I mean, today, Robert, we have 19.8% of the kids below the ages of 18 are obese or overweight. That's 1 out of 5 kids under 19 are obese or overweight. And let me tell you, that doesn't go away. No. 80% of people who are obese at the age of 18 are obese at the age of 40. So what you've got is this massive physical deterioration, the mental, and then that social deterioration about, confidence and being pleased, being comfortable around other people, like your lady in the ice cream shop saying, my son wants a job because he's had 3 years of sitting on his fanny, not being able to interact with his peers.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think the interpersonal skills, the social skills, the physical fitness, That's what kills me. When the boys will go and have a checkup and they're like, but Dad, I'm in the lower percentile of weight. I'm like, look at you. You take your shirt off. Look at you. You're not skinny. You're in great shape. It's because those numbers are skewed because there's so many fat kids now. I hate to say that, but there are.
I know
because
it's a tough subject to bring up with parents,
Yeah.
But hey, man, again, it's the Band-Aid. Rip it off.
It's on us. It's on us. Yeah. And it kills me too. I mean, don't you remember? Maybe I don't know if you guys did, but growing up, we used to have. I think it was called the Presidential Physical Fitness Test. Do you remember that? You had to do pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, all those things. It was a big deal. Oh, it was a huge deal.
I still have in my own scrapbooks the patches I wore that I could put on my trunks at gym in 8th grade. And I don't even it was really rigorous. Yeah, Presidential Physical Fitness Test.
Yeah. I just remember that. I don't even think they do that anymore.
Oh,
I don't even think that's part of it anymore. I don't think they care, and probably too afraid they're going to offend somebody. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see similar videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again.